Of course. He is a former lawyer. He is a former head of the DPP. He used to be the legal advisor to the Northern Ireland Policing Board when I sat on the Northern Ireland Policing Board. So he has this reputation as a lawyer and one that sticks by the rules. And he is saying, look, if I get a fixed penalty here, I will go. But I have to say to you, Colin, I think it's put an inordinate amount of pressure on the police service in Durham. Because they're now in a situation... He could have done this at the end of the investigation. When the outcome was known.
This investigation, for what it's worth, I read, is going to last for 6 to 8 weeks.
Yeah.
You know, if you're the chief, you know, spare a thought for Durham Police, spare a thought for their chief constable today. If I were them, I'd be drafting now an explanation as to how this process works. So we can have as much transparency to what's just become an ad hoc but terribly important process.
It's an incredibly important process. It reminds me of what happened in Northern Ireland over the funeral of Bobby Storey, when Sinn Féin went to a funeral that they shouldn't have been at, of course, because there were rules and regulations in place. And that became a whole political drama in Northern Ireland, as you're aware. Of course, when Nicola Sturgeon stepped over the line and didn't wear a mask when she should have been wearing a mask, she was just given an advice and warning. What happens if he's just given an advice and warning? Is he going to resign then? I think that's the point Tom was making.
He was.